thing we had to do was learn how to spell the words. But I took it a step further. Not only did I learn how to spell the words, I wanted to research what the words meant. You know, when I was in middle school, we didn't have the internet like you all have the internet on your phones and all that. I actually went to the library, looked at encyclopedias, did what I had to do to find out the meaning of those words. So in middle school, I really realized I love poetry. I knew I had wrote that poem when I was 7, but it didn't really resonate to how much I love poetry. So I said, you know what, I'm going to make a poetry book. And this is the book that I created in middle school, my poetry book. Basically, I just took my vocabulary words and researched definitions and created poems based off those definitions. It's very simple. Just took like, brackets off Microsoft Word and created this book. So I showed it to my teacher, and she loved it, but she was like, oh, this is nice, Kimberly, do you mind if I keep this? I'm like, sure. I didn't know that it was a poetry book competition going on. She knew about it, she just wanted to see who was going to take the initiative to actually do something with those words, and I did. And that book won first prize in another Atlanta public school system poetry book competition. So years later, I always, kept up with my passion for English and learning. I wound up attending college at Savannah State University on a full scholarship. My minor was English language and literature. And so I decided from there, that's what I want to do. I want to be a writer. I still love singing. I still love acting. But the key, the glue that pulled everything together was writing. Writing songs, writing plays, so writing. So when I graduated college, I was kind of like at that phase where do I want a 9-to-5 just to pay my bills, or do I want to pursue my passion? So a lot of my friends, they got really great jobs straight out of college, started making big income. And me, I was kind of lost. I was like, I don't want to get stuck in a rat race. I don't want to do the job because I know I want to be a writer. So I stuck to my guts. I could have easily went and worked for a Fortune 500 company and probably made a lot of money, but I decided to become a writer. So the second stage was, how do I become a writer? I know I can write. I know I enjoy it. But I do not know where to start. And this is where things get tricky. When you want to be a writer or you want to be something like a singer or actress, the best way to start is to get a mentor. So I found myself a mentor. And my mentor, his name is Mr. Dan Moore Sr., and he owns the Apex Museum in downtown Atlanta. Now I chose him for my mentor because he has wrote like about 12 books. He's mentored countless people from celebrities to college students. So I actually went to him. And that's the thing, I didn't know him from Adam. He didn't know me. You can't be scared to talk up for yourself. Within the first 5 or 10 minutes of meeting somebody, they need to know the basics about you. Your name, what you want to do when you grow up, and how you plan on getting there, and what efforts and what are you going to bring to the table. So a lot of times you approach people and say, well, I need help. I want to do this. I want to do that. But it's like, what are you bringing to the table? Okay, you want to do this, so you want my help, but what am I going to get in return? So Mr. Moore, I let him know, Mr. Moore, I want to become a writer. So that brings me to my first published book. And it's based actually off this book. I took my middle school book, poetry book, and created this children's book called Poetry is Not Just Rhyming. Now, I basically revamped the book a little bit. Like I said, I took my vocabulary words and I created poems. But now in this book, I made this book a coloring book and also a workbook for children. So you can read your poems and you can understand what the poems mean and create your own. So as a sample poem, let's say, something as simple as alliteration. Alliteration is a poem with 2 or more words in a poem begin with the same sound or letter. So just like my first poem in the book is about a bear. The big bad bear baby. That's alliteration. That's simple. B, 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 B. In a sizzling sloppy swamp. So it's like you can understand what these concepts mean at an early age. And poetry is something that's used in like everyday life. It's really used in rap music. How do people love rap, and why is that your favorite book? She could say something as simple as, I like a book because it has mysteries. I like to go overseas or something. You can make up stuff about anything. You see what I'm saying? It's very simple once you really understand the concepts of poetry. Anything you're facing in life, if you're depressed, if you're sad, if you're happy, you can write your thoughts down to a journal. That journal one day can become a book. So something as simple as everyday school project, you can make into a book, you can make it into a play, you can make it into a movie, and it can become your career. You can make a living off of it. I make a living off my book every day. This book has opened up so many possibilities for good to find somebody to pattern yourself after so you can have like a goal to reach. So a lot of times in life, when you don't have any goal, you're just everywhere. You're all over here, you're all over there. You have to kind of have a set roadmap. Not saying that you're not going to get off that roadmap, but if you start with no map, where are you going to go? Just like you get in your car and just drive. You have no destination, just wind up, oh, well, I'm in California. I don't know how I got here, but I'm here. You want to have a destination for your life, and it's okay if, you know, you take a veer or a turn or whatever, but you know your goal, so you can always jump back on that road. So what do you want to be when you grow up?
I also want to be a designer.
Wow, great. So why do you want to be a fashion designer?
Because I like designing clothes, I like drawing them out, and I also like sewing.
Oh, wow. So you can draw and sew? That's amazing. That's a great skill. So you can save yourself a lot of money, because a lot of people, they want to be a designer, but they only can come up with the concept, and then somebody else has to draw and somebody else has to sew it. But with you, you can keep everything in-house and save your money. So that's fantastic. Like in my book, I can't draw, but I was blessed to have a cousin that can draw, and he illustrated my book for me. And he did all these illustrations with an Apple iPad. I had no idea you can do that with an Apple iPad, but when you're talented, you're talented. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a singer.
Oh, great. So what steps are you doing to become a singer? Do you practice singing?
Yes.
Do you get a lot of rest at night?
Yes.
Right. Because if you want to be a singer, you have to, you know, save this right here and save your stomach. Because singing comes from the diaphragm. So if you're young, you're partying, you're screaming, all that has an effect on your vocal cords and your diaphragm. So getting a lot of rest, drinking, you know, a lot of water, the proper nutrition helps with the voice. What about you?
I want to be a comedian.
A comedian. Who's your favorite comedian?
Kevin
You gonna learn today. Okay, so why do you want to be a comedian?
Because my friends tell me I'm funny and I like jokes.
Okay. So do you play jokes on people now?
Yeah, my brother.
Oh, nice jokes, I hope. Okay. Your favorite model? That's good. And just listen to you all talk. I see how a lot of you all careers are kind of overlapping. Like you two want to be fashion designers and you want to be a model. You all can create garments for her and do like a fashion show. So when you talk to each other, you never know. She wants to be a singer, and every fashion show is always an opening act. A singer and comedian, you all can put something together, be the opening act for their fashion show. Who knows? You want to be a teacher. I know you like math, but you can help teach somebody how to model, teach them how to walk, things like that. You want to be a doctor, you can talk to her about health and nutrition to keep her on the right path for her modeling. So it's all about connections. Like a lot of people think, well, I have to meet so-and-so, so I have to meet Beyonce, I have to meet Kimberly Lee, I have to meet Jay-Z, but no, you all are the next generation. By the time you all get to our age, we're going to be retired. So you don't need us to help you out. You all need to help each other out and come up together. So you'll be the next generation to run the world, and then the people behind you, you can help pull them up. So it's about each one teach one. So like I said, my mentor, he's already established. So he taught me, I want to teach you all. So that's how you're supposed to help each other. Use Twitter and Facebook and MySpace and all those other places, you know, to help spread positivity, to help one another instead of tearing each other down. Because we have a lot of negativity in the world. We don't need any more. Just need you all to just do what you want to do in life, stay on the right track, and just obtain your goals. So anybody have any questions?
I like to show these dresses that I made. Aww.
Sure, come on up. See, that's nice. Oh, wow.
We want to show it to everyone.
That is beautiful. Look at this.
Take a picture of it.
Oh, my. See, that's what I mean. Within 5 or 10 minutes of meeting somebody, if you really want to be successful, you'll do what she did. Hey, this is my book. These are my drawings. I can do this. You can't be scared to talk up for yourself. I know a lot of people say, don't toot your own horn, don't be conceited. No, it's not about being conceited. It's about having confidence. If you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe in your abilities and able to express yourself, this is what I do, then it's not going to happen. You can have all the know-how in the world, all the book knowledge, but if you cannot tell somebody what you want to do, it's not going to help anybody out. You can't be afraid to speak up and say, this is me, I know how to sing, I need to be here singing, blah, blah, blah. Because you don't want to go through life and then look back and say, man, that's awful. Why they got that on TV? I could have acted better in that sitcom. Did you go to any auditions? Did you have a headshot? Did you apply? So you can't say that. So you are at the right age, and that's fantastic. Give her a round of applause. Like that. You have to be confident in who you are. So it's really important to get your confidence up. Because just know this in life. Everybody's not going to like what you do. That's just plain and simple. You can be the best singer, the prettiest person in the world. Somebody's going to hate on you somewhere. But you need to know within yourself that I am good. This is me. That's their opinion. Everybody has opinions. And this is another fact I want to express to you all. Be more concerned about your character and less concerned about your reputation. Because your reputation could be made, or somebody can lie on you and say, you know what, I saw her down the street skipping school. That can be a lie. But if your character's straight, you know you didn't skip school. Everybody around you know you didn't skip school. You don't have to defend yourself in everything. Everything does not warrant a risk. People will make up lies on people to ruin their reputation. But if you have a stand-up character, nobody can ever ruin your character. Your reputation comes and goes. But your character is who you are. So as long as you have confidence in a great character, if somebody rejects you, just move on. I mean, you can have 50 million no's, but that one yes can be that one yes to change your whole life.